Welcome back to another bonus episode of Let's Play Battlefield 1942. On today's episode we will be returning to the Battle of Midway, and I'll be playing probably as an engineer most of the time. Okay, I think this is a... Yeah, I was kind of hoping that I'd spawn in on the battleship, but that was already taken, so I'll be taking out the second destroyer over here. Someone already took the submarine as well, and as you often see, people are spawning in on the carrier deck to take the two planes, which are the most useful vehicles that you'll find here. Oftentimes people take the planes and immediately parachute out on the island flags and take those flags as quickly as possible, which really gives the team an advantage early on. The planes, as you saw in the other Midway episode, can also be used to take those two flags that are entirely in the water. Doesn't look like anyone on my team is going to use a plane to take a flag, so I'm going to take this destroyer over to that northern naval flag. As you can see, the destroyer has a little radar thing that goes around it on the map. You can use that to spot, particularly for submarines, as they'll appear as a little spawn point icon. And if you get over a submarine, you can right-click to drop your 10 depth charges, which will kill a submarine. Point Luck, that's the southern naval flag that's already been taken by the Axis. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the northern flag, so I'm headed straight for the enemy. The destroyer's really not that useful. Okay, I got one hit on. I'm switching back and forth between the two different sets of cannons. It looks like that destroyer already had a full crew. Possibly its main driver was switching back and forth, but they had already gotten a good angle to hit me with both sets of the cannons. Oftentimes it's whoever sees the other one first, or whoever has the full crew. And I'm just going to make a beeline toward this landing craft. There's an American plane that just crash landed. Not a very good sign. Okay, looks like I'm going to be chased by that destroyer. And I've already taken a bit of damage. You can try to do evasive maneuvers, just like on TV. You just kind of go back and forth, try to get it parallel, be a little bit unpredictable, kind of zigzag, and at distance you should be able to get away. And there's actually a hostile and friendly submarine right next to each other. You can see the hostile submarine, that's the one that's peeking up over the water. I don't know why I'm going to do this. I'm just going to see if I can jump on the enemy submarine for fun. There's the Japanese. Yeah, I wonder if that actually caused him to take any damage. Oh, you got a good shot of the torpedo there. Yeah, the torpedoes actually do work, although I think you have to be peeking up over the water to use them. And right now I'm using the classic chat trick. You can see the say all. You press K to type a message to the entire team. If you're moving in one direction, you just hold down the W key, for instance, to go forward, and then hit K, and you no longer will have to hold down the W key to keep moving forward. You know, I think I can see the friendly submarine just kind of below that little shelf. Yeah, there he is, the periscope sticking out. There's some torpedoes going toward him. It's kind of funny. I don't believe I've ever seen a submarine duel like that before. I'm not sure if either one can actually hit the other at this point. But anyway, the submarines are useless, although that guy did a good job of sending a torpedo in my landing craft. Even then, he didn't get a kill. kind of a standard scenario here with the two island flags being held by opposite forces, which will create opportunities for actual action on this. Usually if both of the land flags are held by the same team, there's just not a whole lot that goes on. Maybe some aborted attempts at invasion by one side. That was interesting. I think that was a battle sniper there, charging headlong with his pistol out. I just had to shoot off all the bullets to reload. Because I'm on the American side, I have the M1 Garand, which, true to history, can't reload in the middle of a clip. A lot of infantry charging over here from the smaller island. Not using any... well, there's the tank, but... it's just kind of weird seeing all those guys running straight forward. We should be able to get a pretty good kill-to-death ratio here because the Japanese are going to be the ones who want to come over here to get the planes, whereas we can just kind of sit back and pick them off as they come at us. However, the Japanese do have control of the tank spawn. I'm actually out of ammo clips now. I think there's an ammo crate right around here. No, I guess not. Yeah, the competition for these planes is going to get pretty fierce. They almost team killed me. And he just jumped into the back. See, I really don't like it when this happens, simply because the tail gunner sometimes jumps out, or I mean, rather than jumping out, he'll just start firing at the tail fin of your plane, and can very quickly take down the plane. I'm in a torpedo plane, maybe I'll get a torpedo off on that sub. If there's any resistance at all of this northern naval flag, I'm not going to be able to take it. In fact, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just, okay, if we're getting shot either by my tail gunner or by a hostile plane. 315 is no more. Okay, that would be the tail gunner. See, that always seems to happen. I don't know what it is. It seems like whenever I get into a plane, I just draw in the team killing types, and I guess he didn't approve of the fact that I was... almost got a knife kill there. Maybe he didn't approve of the fact that I was using a plane to capture a flag.
Enemy infantry spotted! Enemy scouts spotted!
I'm pretty sure our team should be able to take back the airfield flag because we've got so many people over there, but this is your classic case where if you don't have a position on the islands, you've got to spawn at the nearest ship, take out a landing craft.
Enemy unit spotted!
And you can see a lot of other landing craft there, in fact, from both teams. This is just a very, very common landing site. Stay tuned for part 2.